In 1575 a band of MacIver clansmen, who had resided previously in the Argyll district of Scotland, under the leadership of two brothers, Kenneth Buey MacIver and Farquhar MacIver, relocated to Caithness in the north of Scotland. After they arrived, George Sinclair, the Earl of Caithness, recognized that this band of immigrants was much more suited to predatory warfare than his own men, and employed them to help in the Sinclairs' blood feud against Clan Sutherland. The MacIvers became natural enemies with Clan Gunn, who were also considered a fierce and warlike race. The Gunns, under the leadership of their chief, MacHamish Gunn, were allied with the Sutherlands and guarded the border of their territory. In 1589 Kenneth Buey and his brother Farquhar led their tribe of MacIvers out of Caithness, and into Stratnaver, a Gunn stronghold. Once the group reached Strathy, they took a herd of cattle from the Gunns. Donald Gunn, son of the clan chief, gathered up his clansmen and faced the MacIvers at Ache-Moin-Merkell, where they were able to successfully defeat them and recover their cattle. A year later, seeking revenge, the MacIvers along with the Sinclairs once again invaded the Gunns' territory in an attempt to track down Donald Gunn. The MacIvers were able to kill a number of Gunn Clansmen as they slept. Donald Gunn, who was wounded by sword and pistol, escaped by leaping over a large rock and making his way to the protection of Strathy. The MacIvers and Sinclairs chased a group of Gunns fleeing from their houses, and trapped them at the foot of Craggy Hill. It is believed that 20 to 30 important members of the Gunn clan were killed after a fiercely contested battle. In 1594 the Gunns, led by their greatest fighter, Vic Hendrick, mounted an attack on Caithness lands. The Gunns sent a band of warriors to the passage of the Water of Thurso at Polyhour as a diversion in order to draw the attention of the MacIvers and Mackays, who were guarding the passage. Another group of Gunns snuck around the backside, a mile or two down the river, and made a sudden attack, killing the guards along with Farquhar MacIver. Accounts of the battle stated that the MacIvers and Mackays made a resolute defense, but were overpowered by the numbers and slain. Kenneth Buey MacIver, after hearing of his brother's death, gathered his troops and marched into Sutherland territory on a revenge mission looking for the Gunns. MacIver's troops were able to track down the Gunns' men in Strathy. They viciously attacked and killed 7 Gunn Clansmen. The Gunn chief, George Gunn, and his greatest fighter, Vic Hendrick, barely escaped with their lives. The feud between the MacIvers and the Gunns came to an end in 1616 when Kenneth Buey's youngest son, John, began a feud with their allies Clan Sinclair. The feud escalated to the point that the MacIvers were forced off their land and had to take shelter with the Mackays of Ache-Moin-Merkell in Stratnaver. The MacIvers switched sides and were supported by the Sutherland and Gunn clans as they conducted a series of raids against the Sinclairs.